Hey guys, it's Casey, the Rockstarflipper, on another Monday morning. Today is June the 13th, 2016, and over the weekend I got a ton of requests. Actually, I think it was probably like a half a dozen messages and emails regarding shipping and pricing and weights of items. Basically, everybody wanted to know how to properly ship items and how to know which way to ship items. I was going to do it in the office with boxes and packages, but it's kind of going to get a little confusing if I have all those different items and different types of packages. So I figured I could just speak it to you guys and convey how to do the shipping better, outside of the office, and you guys could just take notes or write it down, put it on a notepad or in your notebook, and then you'll never forget it. And once you do a lot of shipping and get the hang of it, it'll just be second nature to you. It'll be right off the top of your head. So basically, we're going to talk about the four primary ways to ship an item, and outside of these four methods, really the other, however many ways that is possible to ship, you don't really use. So let's start with those four, and then if you guys have any questions about the other ones, you can of course leave them in the comments or message or email me, and I'll respond to that. So basically, USPS is the most common, cheapest way to ship items on eBay and Amazon, and it's the way that pretty much is default. If your item is less than 15 ounces, 15 ounces or less, which 16 ounces, of course, is a pound. So if your item is a pound or more, this doesn't qualify. But if it's 15 ounces or less, you want to ship that item first class. And basically what first class is the cheapest form of shipping that includes delivery confirmation tracking. It does not include a signature, but it does include tracking confirmation, which is all it is required on eBay or Amazon for inexpensive items. If your item starts getting up into the hundreds and 200s, you're going to want to use signature. They don't require it on eBay until $750, but my general rule of thumb is if the item is over $100, I use signature almost always. So for your first class shipping on all items less than 15 ounces, it can go in any packaging, any plain box, plain envelope, poly mailer, bubble mailer, anything that does not say priority mail or flat rate on it. You cannot use the USPS's flat rate or priority boxes to ship an item out first class. Once you use that packaging, the item has to go priority or flat rate, which means you're going to pay that price. So you want to make sure if you're shipping first class, use a plain envelope, a plain poly, or plain bubble mailer. And that'll be your first class. That ranges anywhere from 1 ounce to 15 ounces. And the price starts at $2.45 and it goes up about 10 to 15 cents per ounce. So anywhere from $2.45 up to about $3.65 for first class. If your item is more than 15 ounces, then you're going to have to choose between one of two USPS methods called priority mail. Now they can ship either by the weight or a flat rate. Now what's the difference and how do you know which one to use? The flat rates come in three sizes. They come in small, medium, and large flat rate, and they also offer a padded flat rate envelope, which is the same price as a small. It just gives you the option of shipping it in their padded envelope versus their small box. The smalls are $5.90. The mediums are like $11.75, and the larges are like 15 and change. Now that's approximately, you need to look that up for exact numbers. I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't use a lot of flat rates, but that's give or take the price. So we know the small, medium, and large. So when you have an item that you're shipping and you know that it's gonna fit in the medium, you know that it's gonna cost you $11.75. And that comes with full tracking as well, no signature. You can add signature, it's like $2.90 more for any package. But so you know that your item is a medium flat, it's $11. So let's say your item weighs 4 pounds. If you want to ship it by weight, you'll just click on the by weight option, priority mail, and depending on where it's going, they will give you the price. The farther away, the more it costs by weight. So you can look at that price, and if it's, let's say it's going to the same state or one state away, it might be $9, which is saving you $2. So you'll use the by weight. Let's say it's going all the way across the country from you. Well, it might be $16, $17, and then the flat rate makes more sense because the flat rate was only $11. Let's say your item by weight is $14, but it only fits in the large flat. Well, the large is going to be $15, $16, so that means by weight is cheaper. Basically, you can look at the by weight price and then you can look at the flat rate price and you'll know immediately which one is the better option. The padded flat rate envelope, which I use a lot, is the same price as the small flat rate, basically. I believe they are the same price. So if your item doesn't fit in the small flat rate box, but it does fit in the padded flat envelope, then you can go ahead and use that instead and still get it for $5.90. So those are the three basic options: first class, priority by weight, and priority flat rate. Outside of that, the other option you can use is UPS ground or FedEx ground. Typically, they are more expensive, but there are some exceptions, and there's no rhyme or real reason as to what's cheaper. But it's always worth taking a look at your item to see if UPS or FedEx ground is cheaper. They're never going to be cheaper than first class, I promise you that. They will never be cheaper than the post office first class. So if it's under 15 ounces, always use the post office first class option. If it's over a pound, then go ahead and look at your flat rate, look at your buy weight, and then look at your UPS and FedEx ground options and use the one that's cheaper for you. On both eBay and Amazon, when you click to print the label through eBay or through Amazon, it gives you all those options, and you can click each option and it'll calculate the price for you. So you'll know, it's pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. But that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure that if you're doing first class, you use plain envelopes, poly mailers, bubbles. Don't use the flat rate boxes. If you're shipping the flat rate, use the flat rate boxes. And if you're shipping priority by weight, use the regular priority boxes, the ones that don't say flat rate on them. Use the priority ones, but not the flat rate ones. And that's basically how the post office works. If you ship FedEx or UPS ground, then you have to use your own packaging, your own boxes. Outside of that, if you have any questions about any other special shipping like express, overnight, or global or international or anything like that, feel free to ask questions, comments, any of that stuff. It'll be down there. I wanted to make this video real quick for you guys today. It's just after lunchtime, so I'm gonna get this one up in like an hour or two. But I also, like I promised you guys today, I have another special video for you that'll be up tonight. It's gonna be later tonight because I gotta work on it and do some things, some prep work on it. But yeah, so today will be a double video for you guys, so enjoy that. Thanks again, hope everybody had a great weekend, have a great Monday, make some money, which I am out doing right now. And I'm on my way to another sourcing place, so I decided to make this video in between my drives. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I will see you tonight. Make sure if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, you do it. Follow our social accounts, social media accounts down in the descriptions, and anything else you need, just hit me up. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.